Hey, you're so in luck today because I'm going to give you 5 sneaky shortcuts to use LinkedIn for your job search to help you find a job a whole lot faster. But I want to give you a little bit of a warning about this video. I'm going to give you advice that you won't get anywhere else. And this is advice if you're brave enough to do things a little bit differently. Because you know what Virgil once said? Fortune favours the bold. Now, I don't know much about Virgil or why he said that, but this dude's all over the internet and they made a statue of him, so he must know what he's talking about. But just before I get into the 5 sneaky shortcuts, if you've got any hot tips that you use to help you find a job on LinkedIn, I'd love it if you shared them in the comments below so everyone can benefit. All right, let's get cracking. So sneaky shortcut number 1 is to use LinkedIn to look like the person that you want to become. This is so important. You know the saying that you can't be what you can't see. Well, that absolutely holds true on LinkedIn. You'll have much more luck getting the job if you look like the person that you want to become. Don't believe what I'm saying? Well, who do you believe this person is? A mechanic? A pilot? A scuba diver? You get the picture. It's a marketing grad who's into graphs. Now, there are 2 places on LinkedIn that you can use images to showcase the person that you want to become to recruiters and to employers. You guessed it, it's your background photo and your actual photo on LinkedIn. There's some great videos on how to create a banner and how to pick a fantastic picture. So I'll put a link to those in the description below. So you can look like the person that you want to become and attract the right sort of attention from recruiters and employers on LinkedIn. But here's sneaky shortcut number 2 to help you find a job faster using LinkedIn. Sneaky shortcut number 2 is to pay attention to your headline. Now, why do I say this? Well, your headline is almost the most powerful piece of real estate that you use on LinkedIn. Think of headlines as being the same as any article that you might read online. The headline actually prompts you to click through and read the rest of the article. It's kind of like a little bit of clickbait. What you say in your headline actually shapes up how people read the rest of your profile. In fact, if you say that you're aspiring to be something in your LinkedIn headline, recruiters will read your LinkedIn profile with that in mind. So if you're open about what you want to do next, put those words in your LinkedIn headline. If you don't have experience in that area, put that you have those ambitions. Now, I filmed a fantastic video on how to create an amazing LinkedIn headline that will really frame up how people read your profile. And I'll put a link to that in the description below. So make sure you watch these. Now, here's sneaky shortcut number 3, and you won't get this advice anywhere else. You know how your network can hold the key to hidden jobs? Instead of doing a lot of cold connecting on LinkedIn to people that you haven't spoken to for a long while and awkwardly hitting them up for a job, I want you to write a post on LinkedIn that will attract those people to you. Because your network can help you find jobs before they get advertised and before anybody else sees them. There are lots and lots of jobs sitting in people's heads right now and employers who want to make their hiring job a whole lot easier. So pick someone you want to reconnect with who you think might know about jobs, say for example an old boss, then write a post on LinkedIn and describe some great career advice they've given you, why that career advice was so good, then tag them in the post and thank them for it. That person that you tag in the post will get notified and is likely to come back to you and say thank you for it. And then you've started a conversation. And after that, it becomes a lot more natural for you to bring up that you're looking for a job. So here's sneaky shortcut number 4 for your LinkedIn job search. I have another LinkedIn hack that will help make job networking 5,000% less painful. You don't need to connect with 100 people on LinkedIn. You just need to find one good one. And that one good one, I call a hub. So what's a hub, I hear you ask? Well, a hub is simply someone who knows a lot of other people and is well connected in your sector. And you can easily find that type of person on LinkedIn. They might be a university lecturer, they might be a meetup organizer, they may be a member of an industry committee, or they may be a podcaster. Now, hubs generally understand the value of networking and they often get a buzz when they can connect 2 people. So you could reach out to a hub and seek their advice about what's happening in your sector of the market, who's hiring, what different companies are doing, and people that you should meet. And in those conversations where you're seeking advice, often the question comes up, what are you looking to do? Now, this technique of meeting hubs is just one of the techniques that we actually use in the Straight to Shortlist challenge, where I teach you how to tap into the hidden job market using LinkedIn. So I'll put a link to the challenge in the description below. So here's sneaky shortcut number 5 to help make your job search on LinkedIn a whole lot faster. Get your network to introduce you to hiring managers. So why do I say this? Well, hiring managers are always super busy. They often prefer existing employees to recommend people that they know for jobs because it saves them time and saves them money. And also, research shows that people that are referred into a job are often a better fit for the company and actually stay longer. So if you see a job advertised that you're interested in, have a look on LinkedIn and see if you know anybody who's working at that company and ask if they wouldn't mind introducing you to a hiring manager. This is another tactic that you'll learn to do really well in the Straight to Shortlist challenge. And as I mentioned before, there's a link to the challenge in the description below. Hope you found these sneaky shortcuts for your LinkedIn job search to be insanely useful. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you like this video and you want to see more of us, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell notification if you want to get notified when we publish. And I'll see you in the next video.